A very warm welcome to all you wonderful people out there. Happy Bringling, happy Tuesday. Today I'm really excited because I am going to be introducing to you uh, my co-founder, my partner in crime, Miss Sharmila, who is going to inspire you with her story. Believe me, ever since I have started speaking to her, I am also inspired, and I don't complain so much, but whatever little bit also I have complaints about, I have to really stop that completely. She's not just a fighter; she is a winner, and her daily she faces challenges, but how she overcomes that itself is a big achievement. So I am going to hand over the entire talk to Sharmila now, who's going to take us through her journey. Please have a little bit of patience because you may not be able to hear her very clearly initially, but have patience because she's here to talk about her story, which is nothing less than a hero's story. So over to you, Sharmila, and welcome to to Bringle Talks today. And thank you very much for being here.
Good morning and thank you, Farida. Uh, yes, it's been a very challenging time, but I think I thrive on challenge. So I guess from the age of 5, since I fell ill and I was in coma, and when I woke up, my left side had been completely gone. I lost my eye, I lost my left hand, my speech, my left leg, and it took me 15 years to get coherent speech. What you listen today is an effort for 50 years. I have been continuously uh, taking speech therapy. I am continuously upgrading myself on physiotherapy because as I age, I realize that I am going to face more problems than less. So yes, I am. I do face challenges. The other day, I had high BP and I couldn't see properly. My eye was affected. So I just had to simply shut down everything and rest. There was no other option. So I lose work days. I lose a lot of time in going for therapies, in looking at medication, my doctors, my therapists. So I guess those are challenges that I face every day. It is painful at times because my hand is very stiff and the season doesn't help. The monsoon and winters are tough. So yes, I get a lot of medicines to go through. But it's been a very interesting life. School, college, career. And then at some point in time, I was um, disenchanted with my career. I thought of giving up and going back to my hometown. But it took me 4 years to wind up my entire 30-year career and get back home to my parents because they needed my help. They are both today 80 plus. So I always wanted to give back to them eventually, but at 50, I decided to give that a shot. I resettled in Baroda, Gujarat, and 3 years later, I had uh, a call, a very general call from one of my ex-colleagues and the founder of Bringle Academy, Anshav Jain. And we chatted for a few minutes. And after that, we went through, I think, hours of chatting on what to do, how to help people. And that's how we have set up Bringle, we have set up Vardhan, and we are now looking to help people get on their feet again, the way I did once I gave up my career. I think between the two of us, Ansha and I, we have been putting around 12 to 15 hours a day to set this up, and it's been worthwhile. A lot happens over uh, this period. It's been 3 years now since I got into Bringle and Vadan now. Yes, pretty much uh, uh, how should I put it? Exciting, satisfying, and a very mm, ambitious program for all of us. Farida, you have joined us. I think in this past 1 month, you must have seen the amount of uh, energy that goes back and forth, and you would have this for the rest of your life here in Bringlers. If you are looking at how I managed my career, how, how I have managed my uh, finances, well, I have officially retired uh, by giving my financial goals at the age of 50. I have uh, I don't need to work as such, but I do so because I can't sit idle. I have never had the liberty to be idle. Ever since I have been a child, I have had to take charge of my life at a very early age. From physiotherapy to speech therapy to even psychologist visits because I had to handle anger, uh, which probably at the age of 5, I didn't realize that I had anger in me, and I uh, took efforts to uh, look at anger management and reduce my stress by going to a psychologist and having sessions at the age of 30, because that's when I realized that this is harming me and it needs to be addressed. Similarly, I go to my physiotherapist and look up exercises that can help me become much more mobile than I am today. I also go to my speech therapist to learn new methods, and it's been amazing. I still have my team with me. My therapists are also in Bombay. My orthopedic doctor is now a lifelong friend, because that's how it is. Past 30 years, I have been in close contact with him to get things up and running. We need to take care of ourselves and be productive individuals. And that is what I have been doing. I take care of things that don't work for me. Those are the challenges that I need to handle. And yes, I am here talking to you guys. So it's been a wonderful day. I don't think I have any complaints, and love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharmila. I mean, I feel so, so blessed to be a part of this initiative and to know you. Maybe we've not yet met personally, but just to know your story. I'm sure many of the women who must be thinking, taking things for granted. What do I do? What do I don't do? Even when you're going, even when you talked about anger management. Uh, a simple thing like that, you did make sure that you went to a professional to get it cured. We feel ashamed to even talk about that. We have a coach in life to
Yeah,
uh, to contribute towards our success, but we we cannot have everything. We have to reach out to people who are professional for help. And your struggle for 15 years to get going itself is so inspirational. Your career span of 30 years, you made sure that you had your finances in place because you knew that you need that financial independence, which was one of our topics for last week. You again went you even touched about doing speech therapy again and again because new techniques come in. So these are all the things that we need. We cannot just sit back and say, okay, I did my MBA, I did my graduation, now I need a job and the job is going to land in my lap. No, it will not happen like that. The corporate world is so nice. So we need to upskill, we need to make sure that we are financially independent. And yes, we do need a coach sometimes to guide us in the right direction. And that is what Restart Your Career is all about, helping you all take that first step. So I would encourage you all to watch our Bringle Talks videos. And another good thing is we're going to have the Bringle meetups very soon, which will be a physical meetup, not necessary. It will be online so that you'll get to see us in person, talk to us. And the best part about this Restart Your Career is our community. So Bringle community is what is where you will get all your benefits to actually restart and actually get your dreams fulfilled. So, thank you once again, Sharmila, for sharing your wonderful, heroic story. And like I said, I am always inspired by it. And I'm so, so happy to be associated with Restart Your Career. and having a wonderful person like you. So thank you, all you wonderful people. Happy Bringling. All the success to you all. Until we meet again tomorrow with our next guest speaker. Bye from me.
Thank you.